greatest psychic vampire attack ever, or the greatest psychic attack ever. The greatest attack you will face from so-called psychic vampires is deception. And when I say deception, I mean whatever they do, whatever they say, if you're schizophrenic or schizophrenic, whatever they want to call it, you might have a better understanding, but you might not. Because, let's put it this way, the way they work is they deceive you. They deceive your mind. Make you believe in one thing when it's really the other, or create reality that don't exist. Create thought in your mind, affects your dreams. But the way they operate is by using natural life situation to play your mind. For instance, as a child, from a child growing up to you're old and died, you will be attacked by people in the world. Mentally, physically, emotionally. People will find ways to attack you or make mockery of you or just be envious of you. This is a natural human behavior. A lot of people might attack you because they want your job, they want your position, they don't like you as a person, there's a whole bunch of reasons people can attack you for. There's no limit to why someone will actually attack you. And they attack may not be physical. See, this is what the psychics ride off of. They ride off of people attacking you, but trying to convince you to either take it to the extreme or to believe something else, that this is not an attack from this person. Throughout history, we know people use all form of deception to get what they want in life, or just to destroy someone else. Or some people might do it to be funny. Sometimes, even as a child, I do stuff that I thought was funny, and it really hurt other people's emotions. So the psychic use these things to attack you. So basically, the psychic is there as a tool of distraction for real life situation that you will face. So don't dwell and focus on the psychic themselves. Focus and try to live your life in the most normal way possible. And try to deal with or coexist with people as you would without the psychic in your life. See, the psychic is there to show you a balance. They're not there to balance you or to help you or to see straight or to make the right decisions. I have not heard throughout my research of no one do good in this world from a psychic attacking them. Maybe ancient history, they claim aliens and beings came down from above in spacecraft and all kind of stuff and show them where people that claim they teleport through meditation or see stuff through dreams. But just know, no matter how strong your mind is, deception can always confuse even the wisest of minds. No one is totally protected from the psychics. Although they claim they got meditation that can help you block the psychics, which I believe is true, but I've never practiced it myself. People have dreams, and if you're dreaming and the psychic is speaking, it's just like listening to music on the radio. or the TV playing in the background or someone speaking, your whatever is happening around you in a voice by someone speaking, TV or anything will affect your dream and can change your dream and what you're dreaming. So if you were supposed to dream about being on the beach swimming and someone playing the music in the background about a hot desert, your dream might change from being at a nice cozy beach to walking in the hot desert. So the psychic speaking in your head otherwise can also alter your dreams by speaking while you're dreaming. So don't dwell upon your dream if you're someone that believes in dream and you're being attacked by a psychic. When it comes to people that you're dealing with, if someone seems like they know a lot about you, but you don't never tell these people nothing about your life, but they seem to always have a bunch of information, don't think that they're spying on you or stuff like that if you're being attacked by a psychic. They're getting information to some source or somehow about from the psychic, but they might even try to make it seem as if someone tell them. For most likely, most of the stuff they will try to attack you with is stuff you told other people to make it look like it's that person that you tell, let them know, or let someone else know and that person tell them. So you have to be careful with that. They use things that you say to make it seem like, oh wow, that person is against me and that person snitch on me, but that person probably never have no association with them in the first place. They just have a connection to the psychic somehow, some way, and they get that information and they using that third party person to create that envy or distrust between you and that person, while that person might be loyal to you. But if you tell someone something and you hear from another source, just like a normal human being that have no psychic attack would do, they would try to protect themselves by not telling that person critical information about your life. You should do the same. You know, for there's certain things that you're not supposed to tell certain people anyway. Not everybody can know your personal business, because what people know about you, they can use to destroy you. I remember growing up, they say what you don't know cannot destroy you, but it's the things that you don't know that can do the most damage to your life. So understanding how these psychic operate and understanding the world you're living in is good, because your environment is also play a role in how you view things. For instance, if you're a country person, you live in a country, you know, there's just certain stuff that you just don't get into. You will never see in your life. But you're a city person, there's stuff that you get into that the country person will never know about. They can never even dream about. So depends on where you live, your lifestyle, the people that surround you, the kind of information that you take in. You know, say for instance, you're someone that do music, you play instrument, you might be surrounded by stuff that considered the music world. And say for instance, someone else that basically they're into the mixed martial art world, they might surround themselves around something that from the fighting world. So the way they're gonna see life is gonna be different from the way you're gonna see life. So no two people that's been attacked is gonna really treat the situation the same, because their life is not the same. So not because I went through something new, I understand exactly how you supposed to deal with your situation going through this. It might seem like nothing to me, but it's something greater to you, because you have never experienced the stuff I experienced to understand how to deal with the stuff I able to deal with. So, and I might not experience the stuff you experience to understand how to deal with that particular stuff at that particular moment. I might never be able to deal with something like that, you know. So a lot of people won't understand what you're saying to them. So don't go out and try to tell people, oh, I hear voices, I got psychic talking in my head, or I have an angel talking in my head. There's no angel or stuff like that. We're not living in ancient times where, people claiming that they're talking to higher beings and stuff like that. No, you're living in a society and a time period where if you hear an outside source voices, because the scientific world does not understand it, you're going to be labeled as a schizophrenia or something else. So be careful of what you say to people if you're going through a certain situation that involves hearing voices. Because those people that you trust the most might not be able to grasp what you say and might treat the situation wrongly, and you gonna be offended by what they do and how they treat you and how they respond to you. Someone that's close to you might start to separate themselves from you, seeing you as a danger to them when you only mean the best for them. And if you cannot keep that to yourself, you're a danger to yourself as well, because the more people you tell about your situation, it's the more people have the opportunity to poke the finger at you and say, "Oh, you crazy." And when someone call you crazy, when you're hearing stuff that they can't hear, you're gonna start to feel crazy, and then it's gonna start to act crazy. Your emotion is gonna be wild, so you might do stuff that's out of the norm, which gonna in turn make you look crazy. So remember, the greatest psychic deception is they use real life situation to confuse your mind and to play on that. But the real attackers is not the psychic, it's the people around them. So just be aware of that, because you got to deal with people regardless. As long as you live in this world and live in society, you have to deal with people. So just remember that.